let's start, right? Okay, so see, in answer writing, always remember there are three parts, है ना? The first part is structure, second is content, and third is presentation. Okay, now what is structure? Structure means कि the first part of any answer writing is introduction. How to write introduction, and there are 8 to 10 ways of writing the intro. First, I am just briefing you what is all about, then I will tell you one by one. Okay, so see, in answer writing there are three parts actually: structure, content, and presentation. And under structure, the first part is come what, introduction, and how to write different kind of introduction I will tell you later on. And second is body part. Body part, there are means basically this is the main part of the answer writing. And third is conclusion, right? And the one more I told you, way forward, but there are difference between way forward and conclusion. The second part is content. Content means कि we have a use good quality of content like data, definition, facts, argument, justification, examples. These are called content, है ना? The better your content will be, the more marks you will get. Okay. Then presentation. Presentation means do not use a flow charts. Always remember, use a flow charts, because if you use good flow charts, you will get more marks. So use a flow charts, examples, diagrams, maps, and pie charts. So I will tell you one by one all, but these are the basic things which I have told you.
Okay.
Right? All these things. Now, so see, first we will discuss about introduction part. What is introduction part?
What are the arguments in it? वैसे जब आपका content is there ना, what are the arguments in it?
Argument, suppose that कि you are saying that कि means Delhi is one of the highest polluted city in India. So why you are saying that? Because of some reports, some data. So it means argument means कि you are giving justification. What you are saying, you are giving justification. This is called argument.
The argument can be positive or negative. No?
Yeah, it can be positive or negative.
So how can you just define it as a justification?
See, suppose that you are saying.
You are explaining it. That's what you mean.
Yeah, right. Suppose that you are saying that see, India is one of
Isn't
the.
it content? Explaining
India,
is a content.
Yeah, explaining the content with data and report. Examples. This is called. Suppose that you say that means India has around more than 20% poverty in India. So on the basis of what you are saying this? Because of report, Niti Aayog report, या फिर any other report, ministry report.
So to define where you take the data from.
Yeah, source. This is called justification.
Okay.
Yeah.
Proving of the argument, na? You have to prove the argument.
Yeah, right.
By the source.
Yeah.
That's also important.
Yeah. So now the first thing which we are going to discuss today is intro. So how? See, actually I have told this thing to many persons, but I will tell you in more easy way today. See, because first I am telling the importance of it. In one paper there are how many questions? In exam, 20 questions. In 20 questions, you have to write 20 intro. So if you will write the same intro in every question, so examiner will not give you marks, or it will feel boring for the examiner to check.
Okay.
So there are some ways actually, and more on. If you will not have some different qualities for the introduction, so you will also get less marks, and your time management will be.
Different quality,
Suppose that, okay, I will make you understand. Suppose, see, first you tell me what do you mean by introduction?
Introduction for
in simple terms.
Particular question, or you want to write a particular answer. You have to introduce what it is about and what you want to write it's about.
Yeah, okay, that is good.
It's history and what everything.
Yeah, that
kind of a summary you just gave it in the intro part. Not the conclusion one summary, but the intro one summary. The history of it, how it is established, why it is there. this is something in it.
No, that is very good what you said, that it is
Summarize it in
it is
very-
about what you are going to write actually. Means just you are saying, right? Okay, so now in UPSC we need to go in more detail and deep. See, do you know, according to me, the intro start with a problem. Suppose that you are saying that Delhi has one of the highest polluted capital. So this is the problem. So intro generally start with the problem, right? So yeah, means, and as you said that intro is just introductory part. It means that suppose that you are going to write anything, so you just introducing that okay, I am going to write about this part. So this is called introduction part. Now see, there will be 20 different types of questions in one paper. So different questions demand different introduction, and people do not know actually. So the first way is definition based. The first is what? Definition based. Now how? I'm telling with example. Suppose that there is a question on suppose quasi judicial bodies. Do you know this is what is quasi judicial bodies?
Basically, the bodies which is inside, which come inside the constitutions, like articles and all, like election, PCI, and other things.
Okay. See. Okay. That is okay. See. Means okay. Suppose that there is any topic. Suppose ArtCAD. So this is what keyword. Suppose that there is a question that what is ArtCAD? Explain it.
Correct me in the constitutional body, na? I have read it. I forgot. I think so.
ये constitutional bodies.
हाँ.
See, actually constitutional bodies are bodies which
They are under the constitution.
which works as both. Means they are not judicial bodies, but they work as judicial bodies. For example, National Green Tribunal.
अच्छा.
It is not a judicial. It is not a court, but it works like a court. This is called quasi judicial body. Quasi means half. So half judicial body. It means they are not judicial bodies, but they work like a court. This is called quasi judicial bodies. So this is what I'm telling you. Suppose there is any keyword.
हाँ. Understood.
So simply you don't need to think anything about that. You just need to write the definition about that.
Okay.
So this is one of the way to write the
Definition.
intro on the basis of definitions. So this is yeah. So and okay. Now see what you have to do. Suppose that you are reading anything, anything in your coachings. So whatever keyword you get, you make the list of keyword and write the definition in your language, because they are going to help you in real exam. Because you cannot make a definition in real exam, because it will take your time. So this is one of the way, definition way. Second is historical background. Now how? Let me tell you. See, historical background generally applied in history questions. Suppose that there is a question on evaluate the nature of Bhakti literature in India and its contribution in Indian culture. Bhakti literature. Ab see, now you cannot write the definition of Bhakti literature here. Because Bhakti literature is a phenomena, not like a keyword. So now you have to write here what background. Like you have to write like before Bhakti literature, there was a lack of Indian culture, Indian cinema and Indian literature in India. But in medieval history, this has started. It means you are writing the background.
Bhakti literature, the one of the Jains and Buddhism wala, na?
Yeah. Bhakti literature. And like then after that Kabir Das came. Kabir Das, Tulsidas.
Tulsidas, and these are the particular literature.
Yeah. Right. So these are. Suppose that there is a question on EVM machine. You know EVM machine?
I know.
Voting
It's
machine.
an electronic voting machine.
Yeah. So suppose that there is a question on EVM machine. So now what you have to do? What you have to do is that you see, now you can write that before EVM machine there was a system of VVPAT machine. So means you are writing the background. So this is called background
you can also
introduction.
compare like how EVM machine is better than VVPAT
So
and how
that is in
it
body
make it
part. That is
easier.
in body part. I'm saying about intro. Intro just introductory part, na. So
You
if you just
don't have
write
to write much,
yeah.
only very little.
Intro is generally 3 to
4 lines.
4 lines. I told you earlier. See, Intro generally 3 to 4 lines. In 10 marker question, intro generally 3 to 4 lines. And in 15 marker question, intro generally 4 to 5 lines. So this is it. Okay. So this is. Now the third is contextual information. Now what it is? See, contextual information. Do you know what? Suppose that. Okay. I told you about India Mauritius. That Modi has visited there. So suppose that there has been question asked in the exam that tell me the relationship between India and Mauritius. So you can write in introduction like recently our Prime Minister Modi has visited Mauritius for 2 days and they have signed me various agreement there. So it means you are writing the news, the context of the news. So this is called contextual information. It means कि if there is a question on the news, so you write the context of the news. This is called the
If the
input.
question is related to
news,
one,
yeah.
then we will write the
Contextual
information.
information. So
If
this is
it's
called third
related
one.
to the history, then we will write historical background.
Yeah, if there's any keyword like GST, earthquake, judicial bodies,
Keywords
constitutional
are there.
bodies,
Then
so write
we write
definition.
definition.
And the fourth is structural. Now what is structural? Suppose that the question is on president.
Okay.
Suppose that the question is on president. Okay, now what will you do? So see, do you know what you will do? You will write the structure of the president. Like president is the head of the state. He is the first citizen of India, and he maintains the unity and integrity of India. So I am writing the structure of president here.
Okay. What his work is, what he is exactly.
Yeah, in 3 lines. So this is called structural intro actually. Structural.
Occupation, work,
Yeah.
and
And what
Profession.
is, yeah, profession. Good. Nice. Then the next is data level. Suppose that there is a question on okay, 75 years have passed since India had got independence, but India has still more than 20% poverty. Tell me the reason behind that. If there is a question like that, so now you can write the data poverty. That according to Niti Aayog report, India has 22% poverty in India. So if any question is based on the data like poverty, unemployment, right, crime rate, so you can start with the data.
Didn't it come in this one? Didn't it come in this one? Consequential information.
No. Contextual. See, poverty can be in the news, but does not mean that it is only in news, because it is a static part as well. Na? Poverty has always been existed. Na? It can be, but not necessarily. I am saying that.
Okay.
It can be, but not necessarily.
So we can write, if it is in the news related things come,
Yeah.
we can write consequential information and
Yeah.
data both in the introduction
Yeah,
part
you
to
can write.
improve it more better. No?
Yeah, good. You are getting point. So see, so this is one of the way. The next is a constitutional article. Suppose that there is a question on. Just a minute. There is a question. Suppose that this Comptroller and Auditor General CAG. You know this body? I think you don't know this, right?
Auditor, फिर से
Comptroller and Auditor General. He's in polity actually. So see, suppose that there is a question on what are the power and function of CAG.
हाँ.
So now you can write in introduction that see, Comptroller and Auditor General is mentioned in Indian Constitution under Article 148.
अच्छा.
So it means you are writing the constitutional article related to that person. So this is called constitutional article based introduction. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what if same thing comes recently in news? Then we can write that also.
Yeah. You can mix both.
Uh-huh.
Or you can follow one approach only.
You said about CAG, na?
Yeah.
Recently it comes in the news.
Yeah, it came. Yeah. It
Once
came
you
in the
told
news.
me the name, then I remember. अच्छा आया था.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah. So see, this is what I'm telling you. See, if you feel confusion, okay, now I can start with contextual information or textual place. So you can start with both. Either you can choose one. Whatever
Either
you
one
feel.
or both of them.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Then what
Yes.
we will write in body if we don't have, if we use the data points here in the introduction.
You see, body part, I will tell you. Because this is interesting. Don't worry, you will learn everything. Yeah,
No,
don't
I'm
get
just
because I think you are
I
getting
will get
nervous.
confused, I feel like.
No, you will not see because see See, I will tell you everything. See, now I'm telling na. I will tell you once more. Don't get hesitate with me. I will tell you many number of times till you don't understand.
I thought
Don't worry
I will
about
get
that.
confused with.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. So this is called constitutional method. And the next is how to one of the method. This is actually very very important. Let me tell you. Suppose that there is a question on describe the importance of 1857 revolt in Indian history. Do you know this 1857 revolt? So now tell me what you will write in introduction now.
So basically, we write how it is began. 1857 revolt is due to when the Indians revolt against the Britishers.
Yeah.
Oh.
So but okay,
It
that is
started with the plantation issues, like
Yeah,
है
yeah.
ना? So
Yeah.
we write this much first.
yeah.
We give very little introduction about it,
Okay.
and main points like why it is started in one line and what is the impact of it.
Okay.
Does these two lines?
Yeah.
Because introduction is very less.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. According to your capacity, you have done good. But see, I'm telling one more ways. Actually, see, suppose that there's a question on describe the importance of 1857 revolt. Na, so you can write, कि see, there has been various movement in Indian freedom struggle for getting independence, like non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, Quit India movement, 1857 revolt, and one of them is 1857 revolt, which is also considered as one of the beginning freedom struggle of Indian history. So it means you are writing there are various revolt and one of them is
1857.
so this is called one of the method. This is the rule. One of the method this is called. Suppose one more example I'm giving you. Suppose that there is a question on have you heard this name Dalhousie? Have you heard this name Dalhousie?
I heard
Yeah.
the name.
Suppose that there is a
I
question
don't
on
know the context about it.
yeah okay no problem. See suppose that there is a question on Dalhousie was maker of modern India. Okay, critically analyze. So you can write that see actually he was the Governor General of India during British time. So you can write that see there were various Governor General in India, right? Like Baron Hastings, Lord Clive, Dalhousie, Mountbatten, and one of them was Lord Dalhousie, who has brought the reform like railway introduction in India, railway telegraph line. They have the post office. All these have been introduced by Lord Dalhousie. So it means you are writing one of them. Means there have been various, but one of them this. It means you are writing the related information about that. Related information.
Related information and focusing on this one at last.
Yeah. So this is called one of the method.
Okay.
Yeah. So see, I told you around
5, 6
1,
methods.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
अच्छा, seven.
7 method. 7 method of writing the introduction. Okay. And simply one more method. Importance base. Now how? Suppose that there is a question on information sharing. Like means कि information sharing has become the important pillar nowadays in 21st century. So explain it. So now what you will write in introduction?
Introduction. Could you repeat the question?
Information sharing has become the important pillar in modern day governance in 21st century. Explain it.
So I can write the pros and cons about it.
Introduction. I'm saying.
Introduction.
That is in body part, pros and cons.
How it is importance for
Yeah, you have to write the importance actually, and how you can add that. See, we are living in 21st century, and 21st century is led by digital revolution. So in this age, information is shared with social medias. They are very very much. So it means you are writing the importance of information sharing. Because if we have information, then we will do anything, na? So this is called information sharing method. So I have told you 8 ways of the introduction, and now these 8 ways will help you writing the all 20 questions in the single papers. Now
But we have to categorize na kisme kaun se method we have to use.
yeah, and because see now I check the answer. I have been doing for the last 2 years, so I'm habitual of that. But it will take some time for you when you will listen it again, na. When you will make your notes your own language, then everything will be clear. And from tomorrow, when I will send the question of current affair based, na, so you have to follow these techniques. You have to follow while writing.
Okay.
Yes. So this is all about introduction.
Introduction.
And second part, do you know what is? Second part is about
Second part
is about
the
body part. Actually, body part take around more time. So I'm going right now in conclusion. Then I will tell about body part.
Okay. Conclusion, way forward. No?
Yeah. Are you getting know what I'm telling?
Haan.
Making you understand? See, don't worry. I will make you again understand. Don't worry
No,
about
I'm
that.
understanding. That's why I'm cross questioning you.
Yeah. This is actually what I like because because if you're answering questioning the answer right now, so it means I feel that you have active participation.
No, I'm understanding. That's why popular.
Yeah, that's good. So see now tell me what is conclusion actually.
Conclusion in last whatever you write now, you
Yeah.
just summarize in that conclusion part.
Okay.
But now after like 2-3 months, I think that you also write the way forward in the conclusion part. What we can do further.
Okay, no problem. See, I will like to understand. See, because they are interrelated terms, way forward and conclusion. So let me tell you. See, I am giving you one example first. Suppose that there is a question on Delhi air pollution,
Hmm.
right? So there is a question: what are the various reasons for high Delhi air pollution, and what are the challenges created by it among the people, like that, right? So now you will write introduction, like then body part, then because you have written the challenges, so you must write way forward
forward.
because you are going in the system with the solution, not with the
Question.
problem.
Question.
So see, whether question has asked or not, but you must write a solution. If you have written challenges in body part, please
Acha,
mind
if
it.
there is a challenge, only then we will write way forward. We
No,
won't
no.
write way forward for
You-
every question.
No need in every question. I will tell you when to write. But if you have written challenges, so you must. It is must. I am to write the.
Way forward.
Yes, I'm saying this. And second thing, कि when to write way forward. So, see, sometime you know what. First, let me tell you what is the difference between way forward and conclusion. See, way forward is simply suggestion. Suppose that you have written means कि there are various reasons for the air pollution like stable burning, construction activity, vehicle emissions, transportations, industries. So you will write the suggestion that kisi there should be control in industry, transportation, like even an old rules, smoke towers and everything. So this is a suggestion. So way forward is all about suggestion only. It means you are writing the suggestions, but conclusion is not suggestion. Please remember it. Conclusion, do you know what? Suppose that you have given the suggestions. Now in conclusion you will write if these suggestions, if these points implemented properly, so Delhi will become what? Environment friendly and polluted free city in India. It means conclusion is a result,
Result.
and way forward is suggestion, solution.
Solution and suggestion to improve
Yeah.
it.
So this
And-
is please remember, because most of the people actually get confused. Conclusion is just a result, ultimate result. It means if we implement these reforms, these suggestions, so what it will lead to.
Acha.
So this is called conclusion actually.
What the final product would be like.
Yeah, because these are raw materials, then
Haan.
we'll get final product.
Haan.
So this is
We
conclusion.
use
What
this method is a
Yeah.
way forward for us. Okay.
in other word, you can say कि introduction start with the problem
हाँ जी.
and the conclusion end with the solution. Means कि result, because in introduction means कि start with the past and
Could
conclusion.
you give me one more example of the question, like where we will the challenges are not written, other than the challenges one.
Means कि challenges are not written.
हाँ, where we don't write way forward.
Okay.
How to write conclusion in that questions.
Okay, good. Okay, nice. See, suppose that there is a question and I think I gave you one minute. Let me tell you. Like, suppose there is a question and there. Yeah, information sharing. Suppose that there is a question and information sharing has become the important tool in modern day governance in 21st century. Explain it. अब now see you will write the importance of information sharing in body part,
Hmm.
right? So here you do not need to write the challenges
Hmm.
because question has not asked the
Huh.
challenge.
Challenge.
But will you write the way forward here?
Importance of information sharing. If we are giving cons na, then we can write way forward. What
but
do you think?
but you have not written the cons here na.
Only pros and
You
you are
written.
you are positive toward the issue, right?
Yeah.
So you'll not write way forward.
No.
But as you told
You
me,
can
no.
you can still write actually.
But you
I'm
can-
telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm telling you. No problem. See, if you have written the challenges or cons, then you have to write the way forward 5 to 6 lines.
Acha.
But if you have not written the cons and challenges, then you can write in just 2 lines with flow charts like that. See, we need to the protect privacy
Hmm.
because information is sharing.
Huh.
So we should have
The
privacy
measures
concern.
we
na?
could take to make it more secure.
Yeah, because see, if they have not asked na,
Huh.
if they have not asked about the solutions, but still we have to write the solution because we are going to become an IS officer with the solutions, na, not with the problems. So we are expected to write the solutions. Still they have not asked. Yes, but we will reduce the word limit of that if they have not asked that. So this is the difference actually. Yes. So see. So what I'm telling you that कि yeah, in conclusion and way forward.
Give me 1 minute, na, Manish. I
Yeah, yeah.
Say to them. Thank you.
Okay. So see. So I was telling about what way forward, na.
Way forward.
So I think you have got the
Huh,
difference.
I
Way
got
forward
it.
and conclusion.
But we have to write way forward no matter what the question is, right?
Yes. Yeah, but we can reduce the word limit
Huh.
if they have not asked like
If
that.
it is not
Yeah.
asked in the
One-
negative way. If it
yeah.
is negative way, we have to write way forward in the 5 to 6
6 lines.
And if it is not,
Yeah.
to complete that.
Yeah, right. And then this now till now conclusion. I think you already understood. Conclusion is the result because if we implement these suggestions, then yeah. And one thing more. Suppose that you are lacking time in real exam and you do not want to write the way forward and way forward has not asked that directly, so you can mix your way forward with the conclusion.
Hmm.
Don't write separate way forward.
Hmm.
You can make this point in conclusion only like that. You see, there's a need to take reforms like this and that. So you can conclude with a suggestion. So, but you have to do this thing in exceptional circumstances, not all the time. Suppose that you are lacking the time, right? And any case happen, then you have to write. Because I have done this, and many people do this
So
because of lack
never
of time.
we have to write in very less.
Yeah, very less. Because there are some
How
cases,
many
you know.
lines we should tell me the example? Like 3-4 lines.
Conclusion? Yeah. Like
lines
in
maximum.
introduction, 3 or 4 lines in the same way.
Conclusion
Conclusions also. Now tell me what are the ways for the conclusions? Because there is I have told you 8 ways for the introduction. So there are also ways for the conclusion actually.
Acha, to write the result.
Yeah. so do you know what is the first page?
Hmm.
Futuristic suggestions. Suppose that.
This isn't a way forward. Futuristic suggestions are
Yeah.
a way forward, no?
No. I am telling the difference. Listen, see. Suppose that there is a question on local self-government. Like, do you know local self-government, na?
Local?
Panchayati Raj, local self-government.
हाँ,
Like in village level, there is sarpanch,
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
like this. Municipalities, like that. So see, there is a question on like local self-government has been introduced in India for the democracy improvement. So see, you can write that see in the year conclusion that see
Hmm.
the purpose behind bringing local self-government was good, but now it depends on the implementation part. It means we are giving what futuristic suggestion that we have to now focus on the implementation part of it, because we have good schemes, but we have to focus on the what implementation part. So this is called futuristic suggestions.
Just take a suggestion.
Local government. Don't worry, what you will not understand, you again listen it, then I will make you understand once again. Don't worry about that. You just
Yeah, it's a bit
yeah.
confusing, this part.
Yeah, but don't worry, you will understand. Then second is, you know what, importance. You can add the importance as well. Suppose that there is a question on like Quit India movement. Have you heard this term?
हाँ जी.
Like in 1952,
हाँ.
है ना? So suppose the question on that कि Quit India movement has been initiated in India, but it has been crushed down by the British. Yeah. So now tell me the importance of it. So see, so you can write in conclusion that see, though it has been crushed by the British, but still it created the platform for the future movement of India, and ultimately it led to the independence of India.
अच्छा, it affected positively.
Yeah, it means कि see,
How we write the importance.
see how much, however, you know, the question is in negative side, but always you have to conclude your answer in positive perspective. Always you have to be
Never-
optimistic,
never write a
not
con
pessimistic.
about it,
Always. In conclusion, you have to always give the futuristic suggestion, importance, and positive notes, not negative. Always remember this. So this is always remember. So this is called importance base, and this actually happens in history questions. And the third is
Mostly in history questions.
yeah, most of the history question. And the third is ultimate aim. See, now ultimate aim. Suppose that there is a question like this. Do you watch cricket? IPL? You don't watch IPL, na?
But
Because-
tell me, I
okay.
know about it.
So, yeah, suppose there's a question like there's one term I think. People make the online team in mobile and they
Acha,
like
Dream 11 type.
Dream 11. Good. Dream 11. So it is a kind of gambling.
हाँ.
It is a kind of gambling. So suppose there's a question on like people making team on Dream 11 like, so sometimes they get depressed because of their money loss and everything. So should it ban? Should government ban it? So the question like that. So now what will you write in conclusion?
So we give a positive. How to improve that. How we can make it more.
So that is in suggestion.
That
That
is
is
in
in
a
way
way
forward.
forward.
But how will you write in conclusion here?
To conclusion, we can give some points. We can conclude it in a way like more positively.
More positively that you have already written, but they are asking should it be banned? You have to focus on there also, na? They are asking should it be
we
banned?
give it the proper yes or no option then?
This is what I'm asking actually, because most of the people
We
get
can't
confused.
give yes and no, no?
Yeah,
have to be
we can't give,
diplomatic
we have
in
to
the
we have to be
answer.
diplomatic, but how? I'm asking this actually.
Diplomatic, you can say it has a cons, but we can, if we gonna there it has a pros too. If you gonna ban it, there would be a huge rush for people, like people gonna act against it. If you're gonna keep on doing this thing, this will also create a big problem. So you have to take a question and form it in a diplomatic way,
Yeah, you are in the right track, but okay.
but never write yes and wrong. Yes and no.
Yeah,
in it.
that is good. Now see, what more you can do? See, whenever there is a extreme statement like should it be banned, so always write that. See, banning is not the solutions. What is the solution? Regulation. So see, if gambling is going on Dream 11, so it should be regulated properly by the government.
Okay, these are the correct word I should use. My
Yeah.
express in this way.
Yeah.
Not in
So
this.
banning is not the solution actually. The solution lies in the regulation actually. So if there's any question about like should it be banned, should it be removed, should it be abolished,
Yeah.
so always
this
give
is
this.
This is also one thing, Manish. Like I know the answers, I know in good words, but
Yeah.
I don't know the express in the better words.
So you will get to learn
हाँ,
slow language
like this,
Yeah,
right?
you will get
more
to know.
content will
Yeah.
come, and the more you will.
The more you will write
Read,
the answer,
हाँ,
and you will
read
get
and
to know.
write the
To don't be bothered. But I'm sure that you will learn very soon because you are, I think, quick learner. Yeah. So you will learn very thing. Yeah.
touch wood.
Yeah. And so
Give them ball.
so this is what about optimistic. Okay, now there's one more ways to write the conclusion. This is need of the hour. Now tell me what is suppose that there is a question on Mm, like gender inequality, because see, we are living in 21st century, but still now we have very less participation of women in the Lok Sabha, in the parliament, in the politics. Tell me, how many women chief minister in India?
Bhima, Chief Minister in India.
How many?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think very less. I think West Bengal Mamata Banerjee is there,
हाँ.
and I think they,
Female Chief Minister you are
yeah,
asking.
yeah, women, yeah,
मुझे सुनाइए भीमा.
women chief minister.
Female there is, I think so around 5 to 6 maximum 5 to 6.
I think there's only one right now. Only Mamata Banerjee is there.
एक और is there.
It
in
was, but not right now.
the south side. Remember there is one more I think so. And
I think it has been removed. I think, okay, we will check it. But I'm saying that as compared to male,
5 to 6.
We have very less.
हाँ, very less CM.
so suppose there is a question on there, what is the reason behind gender inequality? Because we are living in 21st century and women occupy around 50% of the population of India. So why there is less?
we can also write ki how they are being treated.
Yeah,
when the
patriarchal
CMs
mindset.
Patriarchal
Yeah,
mindset is
yeah.
there. How they are treated in the parliament.
Yeah.
Imagine there is a speaker was there in the parliament,
Yeah.
and how she is treated and how the current one is being treated.
Yeah.
And
so
there is one more
misbehave,
CM.
yeah.
There is one more CM who is humiliated. बहुत पुराना case है, but she
yeah.
was humiliated very badly
Yeah.
with the sari
Yeah.
and all something.
Even
हाँ.
sometimes, sexual harassment in workplaces,
हाँ.
women faces.
But in
Yeah.
the we are doing the CM part now, we will explain the parliament position of
Yeah.
women and how it is there. So you are asking about conclusion.
Conclusion now. How do we like to conclusion here in
So
this?
we're gonna write how many is there in the history and how much is there in right now here current.
Conclusion.
We can compare. And in the conclusion, how we can increase it result. Like
That-
if we will
that-
increase, what the benefit will be there.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
this?
Yeah, that is good. But see, I'm telling you in more easy way. See, when there is any critical issue, critical issue, so you always give this tone. You know what? Like, see, now we are living in 21st century. So now, this is the need of the hour. इट मीन द टाइम हैज कम, समय आ गया है कि अब हमको जो है ना जेंडर इक्वालिटी की तरफ ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, तभी इंडिया जो है ना इंडिया कैन बिकम स्मार्ट इंडियन डेवलप कंट्री इन द फ्यूचर्स.
अच्छा
सो इन नीड ऑफ द आर, इट मीन्स कि दिस द डिमांड ऑफ द टाइम.
अच्छा.
Because if India, because once I think Gandhi ji has said that, see, the we can measure the progress of a country by the degree of progress which women have achieved.
अच्छा. We
Have you
can
got
give
what?
this quote also, right?
Yeah.
Where you
So
explain.
it means, see, if India wants to really become developed country like USA, so we have to give equal participation of women in all field.
We have to
and
give them
in political
chances
field,
to
education field,
prove,
in
right?
sports field, in every field. So you can like need of the hour. So this is one of the good way to write the conclusion.
Need of R.
Yeah, मतलब समय की जरूरत है, इसको कहते हैं need of the hour. Means time has come, a kind of. अब समय आ गया.
AR C1R को
HOUR समय, HOUR टाइम यहाँ पे.
HOUR.
Yeah,
Hour.
हाँ, हम उसको आर बोलते हैं ना, वो काइंड ऑफ आवर है या आर, ओके, इट्स
मुझे
ओके.
R वाला
मैं इसको शॉर्ट में
सुनाई
आर
दिया.
बोलता हूँ. नहीं रहता.
OUR वाला.
ओके,
R.
इट्स ओके.
We speak hour.
So see, now the next is we can end with quote as well.
अच्छा हाँ,
Support-
जैसे अभी आपने एक quote बताया, right?
Yeah, that is. I suppose there is a question on agriculture reforms, because India is an
India is an
agricultural
democratic,
country.
हाँ,
Agricultural country, because most of the population is still depending
Lie
on the
in the
agriculture,
agriculture
especially in rural areas. So see, now what will you write in conclusion here?
In conclusion, we can write about how India.
How India can improve agriculture?
नहीं,
It is in
it
Bepar
is
word.
it is improved only. How you can improve
Yeah.
many more.
Actually, all things.
How you can help people more. I mean, it is a way forward then.
No, but you have to conclude with, okay. See,
We
see,
can conclude with any quote.
you are reading right now, na, so you must be feeling that all things are the
Very,
same, na. But when you
That's
will
why
listen
I'm
it again, na, 2 or 3 times, and we will make the notes and then revise, na, because this was happening with that Bhagya as well. Yeah, so don't worry, everything will be okay.
Everything's
See,
mismatching.
see, with agriculture, I have one quote. See, this is the advantage of what PSIR. Because you do not need to remember any quote, because there are already quotes of thinkers. So that's why
Of
APSR.
thinkers, or you read the newspaper and you took it from the conclusion and
Yeah,
all that,
and
है
all.
ना?
So see, actually, I remember one quote of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He said that everything can be it, but agriculture
Cannot.
cannot be it, because every is taking food, na.
Huh.
So if agriculture is beating, it means none can live a life.
Okay.
So this is the attractive quote. It means everything can be it. I mean, your education can be it, health can be it, but food, right,
Food
is a
cannot,
life.
huh.
So agriculture cannot be it. So I think this is the attractive point we remember. So if you are able to recall any quote related to that particular topic in which you are writing that answer, so you can end with the quote as well.
End with this quote, no?
So these are the 6 to 7 ways of the
6 to 7.
conclusion. I have told you 8 ways, like suggestive,
Huh.
then result oriented. I have told you, then
Result-oriented.
futuristic, then summarization.
Importance also.
Yeah, summarization and importance. Then at last, need of the hour, right? Optimistic, I told you,
Huh.
right? Quote and
Huh.
these. So total
But
6 to 7
Timeline
ways.
is also there.
No, it's not this one.
Huh.
No, it is just conclusion after.
Acha.
So these are the 6 to 7 ways. And now these 6 to 7 ways, you while writing the answer, you have to follow these techniques. These 6 to 7 ways. So these are the actually intro. Actually, I'm telling you, actually, various coaching actually do not tell these things. Even one of my friend he studies in next IS. They have not told anything. They just done a test series and they're just writing. They're checking the answer. Actually, I have developed this with my where I
experience.
work, and where I work. My friend has given the interview. I told you, na. So they are my 3 or 4 friends who have given the interview.
Acha.
Where I work, job. So they have told me all things, and I have discussed with them, and some of I have invented myself.
Huh.
So all this, and so all these things I've developed. So you keep it with you, and you listen it again,